Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Thursday, May 1st. We got two NBA games on slate, and we only have half of MLB. I believe we only have 7 or 8 MLB games. Some of those games have started already, but I do have a couple props for MLB. Gonna focus mostly on hitters today. We got a couple good matchups. First hitter that I like is Duran. Going against Jose Barrios, he hits Jose Barrios very well, batting over 400 against him. As you can see, his past couple of games, he's gone well over. Have high stolen base potential. Leadoff guy, he gets on, scores, runs, hits. Hitter fantasy score is going to get bumped to 8.5, maybe 9, given the numbers he has against Jose Barrios. But Jaron Durant is my top hitter for today, followed by Vladimir Guerrero. Also has good numbers against Tanner Hook. I believe batting 350 against him. Vladimir Guerrero, you can take his fantasy score, which is still at 7. It's solid, but I took his hits, runs, and RBIs, high and paying out Gabi at 1.5. You can get the same value with his 0.5 total bases as well. But Vladimir, you can take his fantasy score if you're looking for a regular line. That's probably his best line. Next up is going to be a pitcher, and probably the only pitcher left that I like on the slate, and that is for the late afternoon evening game against the Angels, and that is Casey Mize. I took his pitcher fantasy score, but I also like his pitching outs and his pitcher strikeouts, which is at 4.5. I got it at 3.5. Took his Gabi at 3.5. You can't go wrong with his pitcher fantasy score. I believe he gets the win. As far as Yusei Kikuchi, he's 0-4. He is struggling with his new team with the Angels. But I do have him getting a quality start. So you might want to pivot to his strikeouts if you need another prop. 4.5 will probably be the best option for him. But he's been struggling. So just beware of that. His fantasy score is up at 30.5. DG actually has him going under. But as you can see, he's been pitching decently well just for the fact that he does have strikeouts. So it helps his fantasy score. It's just that he hasn't gotten the win. But these rounds up for MLB for today. Pretty light. Probably be running 2 or 3 slips just on MLB alone. But for NBA, big game. Nuggets and Clippers has only been the most competitive series in the slate for NBA. Let's clear the board real quick. For Aaron Gordon, points. Gabi points is the best option for me. You can get it at 9.5. Gone over this line every single game in this matchup. Matches very well against with the Clippers, unlike Michael Porter Jr., who's been struggling. And usually it's the opposite end. Usually Aaron Gordon's the one struggling. Next up, it's going to be Zubac. He hasn't missed this line in this series. I've been taking him past couple of 4 games, 4 or 5 games. Points and rebounds Gabi at 24.5. It's been my favorite prop. It's been cashing me out. 24.5. You can take his higher paying out Gabis. Just beware his rebounds was under 10 last game. He should bounce back, which kind of was odd that he only had 5 rebounds when he's been getting double doubles every single game against the Nuggets, with the exception of last game. I expect him to bounce back on the rebound department. So you can see his rebounds is still at 12. So his line hasn't changed as far as rebounds. It was just one of those games where he only got 5. So I'll be taking his points and rebounds, sticking to what works. Next up is Jokic. The Nuggets are going to be highly motivated to close out the Clippers. I think the Clippers actually do extend the series to a 7. I mean, it's been a heck of a series so far. The best one by far in this NBA playoffs. For Jokic, I do like his rebounds and assists. Should be at 22, 21.5. And he is at an even 22. Had 23, 29, 27. The time I took him, obviously, he got 21. The line was at 21.5. Next up, we're going to head on over to Jalen Brunson. He sold me last time. He had a bad shooting game, 4 of 16. He bounces back and closes out the Pistons today. everything's in play for Brunson. I expect him to bounce back. He's got to bounce back and close out the Pistons. You can't let the Pistons hang around. I mean, if they force a game 7 or further in the series, I mean, the Pistons can have an upset if they further the series. The Knicks have to close them out today. If not, it's going to be trouble for them. Taking his fantasy score, I took him at 47 last time out. That's where he had his bad game. 45, I'm going to be taking it. He's been averaging well over 45. Taking my shot with Brunson once again. And that rounds up my top picks for today. Don't forget about Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. But for me, Zubac has been cashing me, so I'm going to be taking Zubac. Other than that, if you're interested in the Discord, the link is in the description below. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hopefully, we get some greens today, and see you guys in the next one.